Today we're going to look at the new Merkel K5 Extreme. This is extremely nice, very well made German single shot brake barrel. Very nice. It's incredibly light and it's incredibly compact. It's a fantastic woodland stalking rifle in my view. You have a 20-inch fluted barrel. It's threaded. This model comes with open sights, but they are removable if you want to put an over the barrel moderator, which we will do later. You have a one-piece scope mounting system, quick release. I put a low power carless on this. It comes with beautiful grade 5 walnut with oil finish. I mean, I've got to be very careful with this today, I'm not going to scratch it. Typical German styling, hogsback Bavarian cheek piece, beautifully executed checkering, and the hard wearing parts here where the breech face are nitrided, so they are hard wearing, and the lockup is just beautiful. Anyway, we'll see how it shoots. I'm going to shoot factory today, and we'll shoot it on the range, and we'll take it out deer stalking later. Right, so we're going to test some Merkel K5 Extreme in 270. Very interested to see how it shoots. We've got the moderator fitted on it now, so that should cut a lot of the muzzle blast out. We've got some Remington 130 grain Accu-Tips, and we'll see how they shoot. Remember, we've got a sliding tang safety there, so you need to push it forward to make take the gun off safe. It's also manual ejector, and that came out nicely, didn't it? People are saying it may be tight, but yeah, that's a single shot, and that actually ejected, well, extracted very easily. Quite impressed with that. So we shot the 130s, now we're going to try the Remington 110 soft points. They should give us a good velocity. We'll have a look. What was that? 3128, blimey. That's fast. I'll tell you what, you think it'd kick quite a lot being 270. It's very mild. And that final velocity is 3068. Yeah, that's pretty impressive from that short barrel. Very good. Here next we've got the Federal 130 grain again, which is, I think that's a nice weight actually to have in 270. I think 150 is a little bit too heavy. 130, they tend to call it a bit of a meat chopper. On some of the smaller deer, but I actually quite like it because it's a higher velocity. This is the power shot from Federal, so we'll see how they shoot. Yeah, quite a nice kick to that. 2817. 2817. So that's what I expect. I mean, that's good velocity for this barrel. Yeah, a little bit more recoil on that, I don't know why. 2850. And the last one, safety off. Yeah, very nice, and that's a nice group on that as well. So we're just shooting factory today, and I found this old box of RWS 130 grain T-mounter, which is a good strong bullet, good for reds in Scotland. We'll give those a try. It's 3063, that's good. 3063, that's quite high velocity from that RWS, blimey. Let's put another. 2916. Yeah, very good. That was actually quite mild, actually. A little bit of a kick to it, but nothing unduly at all. And that's under an inch. You can't complain. Finally, we're going to try some lead-free options, which is the 130 grain E-tip that Winchester load into their Supreme range. It'll be interesting to see if these are actually tight, because I've shot these in a double rifle before, and they are a little bit tight. So let's see if they're tight to extract on this. No problem at all. Came out beautifully. 2906. Hopefully that keeps that up, that's good. 2906. The safety is very quiet as well, which is very nice. Yeah, comes out really easy, fantastic. I mean, the nickel case might help on that as well. 2921. 21. And finally, on these E-tips. And that's about 1.25 inches, so I think that's quite good really. 2967. 2967. Yeah, so if you need a lead-free option, those Winchesters, yeah, that might be your bag. Here we have on test today the new Merkel K5 Extreme. It's particularly trim and nice compact stalking rifle. It's a single shot break open design, which is particularly nice. The Extreme model has the black action, which is very practical as a hunting arm. You can go for the full engraving, which is the arabesque model, although all Merkels on the K5 has this beautiful grade 5 walnut, although you can spend more money and go for exhibition grade or grades in between that. It's particularly trim or compact stalking rifle, like we said. It's 36.5 inches overall length and weighs only 5 pounds. That's obviously without a scope and a mount on it, so no hassle to take out the field at all. I mean, you do have sling swivel studs here and fitments here and here to make it even more easier to handle in the field. You have different barrel lengths. This is a 20-inch model in 270, which will be quite interesting to see out in the field. They come threaded with 15x1 as standard, so you can fit a sound moderator as you did in the accuracy testing, but out in the field and went stalking. I actually took the moderator off because I just like the compact design of the K5. This also comes with open sights, but you don't have to have open sights if you don't want to. Having said that, it's no problem if you have open sights. You can fit this one-piece aluminium quick detachable scope mount, which is very, very handy. We fitted today a low power compact colourless scope, one of my favourites to be honest with you. The trigger is a single stage, like we said, and this was, I think this was about 2.5 pounds when we tested it, which is very, very nice. Calibre wise, in the barrel you have, I think Viking Arms are importing 223 Remington to 857. And this is a 270 on test. Other calibers are available, but you have to speak to them about availability. The barrel itself is fluted, which is very, very nice. It reduces the weight a little bit. The overall diameter is 17 mils, so that's sort of semi-sporter, and perfect for this trim little stalking rifle. If we take a bit of a closer look at the rifle in general, what you have on the stock side here is a typical German configuration. You have the hog's back design here, which is not only comfortable, it's really designed for using open sights, but with a short, compact, low-mounted scope works absolutely fine. And even with a 270 and a 20-inch barrel, recoil was incredibly mild, and you'll see that in the field tests. One particular feature I really like on this, as the hog's back, is the lovely typical German Bavarian stock with two flutes here. It's just so classic. It's lovely, and again, look at the grain on this. It's the grade 5 walnut is exceptional. I had to be very careful when we took it out stalking not to scratch it, which I didn't. Again, well executed checkering both to the front and fore end, rose tip as well. Very, very nice. Now, as far as opening goes, it's a typical, if you switch it around, shotgun design. As we said, it's a single shot break barrel system. So you have a top tang mounted opening lever here, push this down and it just breaks open the K5 as easy as that. It's beautifully smooth. It locks up by this Suhler type floating breech locking system, which engages into the extended top strap here of the barrel section, so that engages, and also you have further engagement of the two lugs extending down from the monoblock, which lock into the action for a very, very smooth but incredibly tight and firm lock up, so very, very safe. You also have a floating firing pin system in here, and you'll notice also if you open and close the K5, pull the trigger, it's not cocked. That's because this model in particular has a floating, an auto cock and decock system. So what I'll do, if you flip it over, top tang, open the action, pop your round in, close, and then you have to move this sliding tang section here, lever, to cock the K5. Once this is cocked, pull the trigger and it automatically drops back down to the safe position. You can also, if you want to, when it's a cartridge loaded, you can cock, I can move it up a bit and see it, you can cock the action, but if you don't want to take a shot, you can decock it, as simply as that. Very, very easy to do. So cock and decock, and it's quite quiet actually. Let's do that again, cock and decock. It's a really nice, simple, you know, no nonsense system. Whilst you're on this side, if you want to look at the scope mounting, it's easily detachable on these quick detachable mounts. Push down, slide forward, push down, slide forward, and the scope drops off as simply as that. It attaches on these dovetails here. Really, really nice. Now we come to take the K5 apart. It's a typical shotgun system with a 4-end latch. Push back, it slides off. Simple as that. Operate the top lever, and off comes your barrel, and there you have the major components to the K5. This allows a barrel change system. Like we said, it's 223 to 857, so you can have a fox gun and a deer rifle all in one, which is, you know, very, very good. Here you can see a bit closer up, it pivots here on the central pin, which goes through the front of the action. The twin lock up or bites here on the monoblock. Out the top here, this is where the Suhler breech locking engages into the top of the barrel. It's a manual extractor, so it will actually extract. Sorry, manual is a auto extractor but manual ejector. So basically, it will actually bring the cartridge out after firing, but you have to take your finger underneath the rim and pull the cartridge out. This is no problem. You see in the field tests, even with a gloved hand, it was easy to do. So there you basically have it. That's the new Merkel K5 Extreme. It's a very compact, lightweight, beautifully made stalking rifle, and it's a joy to shoot. Yeah, it's another nice Chinese water deer doe, shot with the new Merkel K5 270. That was quite an interesting stalk through the hawthorns and the bramble. But let's say the K5 is ideal for that. It's a lightweight hunting rifle and nice hot shot. Very pleased with it.